everyone, QUINSEAJ here. I am back with another video, and today I just wanted to do more of a chitty chat and talk to you about my part-time reselling business because I know I show a lot of hauls and stuff, but I want people to know that anyone can do this in a small area with a small budget and also potentially working full-time. So I'm a full-time social worker and I do thrifting when I can and reselling when I can. I thought it would be fun to kind of take you along my process, show you my inventory, how I keep it, how I list, what my process is, the items that I think are essential for any new person that wants to become involved in this, grow a little side business, a little side hustle. I do make I feel like a good amount of money just for something I am so passionate about. Like, I love thrifting, and it's something that is a form of self-care for me. I don't feel like I'm working or anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, the listing of the inventory can sometimes be a process, but I'll get into more of that later. So if you're interested, keep following along. I do a lot of Goodwill hauls. There's a Goodwill bins that I live near a Goodwill bin, so you'll see a lot of those videos. I want to first begin with how I started this reselling journey. So my sister is actually the one that has gotten me into thrifting from the very beginning, and for her birthday in 2021, she wanted to go to a Goodwill bins, a Goodwill outlet. I was like, I don't know what that is, but it's your birthday, we'll go. I love thrifting anyway. It is definitely our girl time. And so we went, and I was immediately hooked. We went to the ones in Sacramento, and we went to two that day, two different ones, and then we went to like 5 different Goodwills, just thrifting all day. But I was hooked on the bins. For those of you who don't know, Goodwill outlets, Goodwill bins are basically last resort for clothing. So it's either items that did not sell at Goodwill, or the Goodwill just had too much inventory, and so they shipped it to the Goodwill outlet. And then after the Goodwill outlet, they're basically off to a landfill overseas. So I feel like I really am doing my part, like collecting as many clothes as I can, I guess, and giving them a second chance, because after that it's done. And the amount of name brand, like nice quality items with so much life to give is just absolutely ridiculous. And I didn't start thrifting to resell, right? I started thrifting because I love it. I love getting a good deal. But there were so many clothes that I couldn't get for myself that were just so cute not to, let be thrown out. So I feel like I have upper lip sweat. So that's how I started reselling. And it was the encouragement of my sister to get on Poshmark. So for that, I am so grateful. And believe me, she reaps the benefits of having a reselling sister. So I want to start with what my inventory looks like. And I just have these 3 large bins that I keep everything in. So the top is women's summer clothes. It's athletic and menswear. The middle shelf is all of my dresses, and the bottom shelf is all winter and fall wear. And then I have some kind of overflow inventory that I just have all of my new items in. So I'm trying to keep it to 1 bag because this is a shared office space between me and my partner, and I don't want to kind of take over the whole thing. So I have this limited space, and as of right now, I'm just trying to move inventory so that I can buy new inventory. And sorry if the table keeps shaking. So this is what my inventory looks like. I just this last month, it is July 18th when I'm filming this. I don't know when it will go up, but just this month I have listed 95 items, and I have relisted 32 items that have just been sitting in my Poshmark closet without any buys. I relisted 32 of those items to hopefully get some fresh eyes on them. So I have a total of 170 like unique items that are available for sale in my Poshmark. And if you haven't used Poshmark before, I'll leave my referral code in the description box, and then you get $10 on your first purchase, and I get $10 credit as well. So the total value of items in my inventory is over $7,000. That doesn't mean I'm gonna make $7,000, but that's like what I have everything listed as up to right now. So if you want to know more about like how many of each brand I have, or just more of my closet insights, I can definitely get that for you. Poshmark makes it really easy to do all that. So if you want me to explore that with you, I definitely can do that in another video. And if you want to know how much I actually make, I'm gonna do my first what sold video at the end of July. So look for that video in August, because I'm really excited to break that down for you and give you a realistic idea of what you can make reselling. So like, comment, subscribe, do the little subscribe bell button. I want to also show you what my setup looks like the entire process. So I go thrifting, right? I have lots of thrifting videos. I'll leave it up here. You can watch any of those, but then I have to bring them back and I have to get them online to sell. So I bring them back and I sort through what ones are just ready to be on the hangers, photograph, we're good to go, what ones need to be steamed, and then what ones need to actually be cleaned. Then I photograph in bunches or batches, and I photograph straight through the Poshmark platform. It is so easy, and then you don't have to go back and like edit your videos or anything. For me, my videos or my photographs, I feel like are a little dark just because the wall is not a bright white, it's kind of muted, and the office doesn't get too much natural light depending on the time of day. I photograph in batches, and then I put them all right here once I am done measuring them. There's a couple things that I think every reseller needs to have, and one of them is measuring tape, right? I measure and picture all of my items so the seller or the buyer knows more exactly what the dimensions are, because you say size small in Free People, that's going to be a lot different than like a size small in t-shirts or something, you know? So I just do all that, and there's so many cropped items now that I really want to make sure buyers know how long items are too. So photograph, and then I am ready to sit down at my computer and start researching each item individually. And so there's some items, if it's a big brand like Free People, Madewell, Athleta, those ones I can pretty easily search for some keywords and get stock photos and post those and research how much they sold for. I always try and put in the fabric content, or at least take a picture of the fabric content, and I'll also research and see how much other people have already sold their items for. So if I look on what is up for sale, what's available, and you know, a shirt is all going for $40-$50, but sold comps are only going for 10 or 11, I know to price it a little bit lower to get it moved out. So I do quite a bit of research on the back end, but I feel like it's just an additional part of the treasure hunt, right? Like I'm seeing how much value is put into the clothing, and trying to get the most bang for my buck, so adding in different keywords and all of that. Then they're basically, you know, divided into all of my bins, and I just remember where I put them. I don't have a very good system for this. Again, I do this part-time, very small storage space, and so I just know a lot of times where they are. Sometimes it takes a minute to find them, but not often. I can typically get the item pretty quickly. And then I go thrifting again and start the whole process over again, and hopefully I sell the item too. So a couple of things that I feel like are really important for resellers to have is a thermal printer and mine I got off Amazon. It's pink. I love it. It's the Mun Bin, and I have my power adapter that I plug into my new MacBook, and it's just so simple, quick print to be able to ship off. I have my polymailers that I get for free from USPS, which is really nice. I also have some pink things, so if you sell on Mercari or eBay, I believe those sites you can't use the flat rate, so I get just these other poly mailers, and if someone spends over $40, then I give them a cute little pink poly mailer too. And I have some other ones for Christmas that I like sending out. So I have those, my thermal paper, and my tissue paper that I just get at the dollar store. And as I'm growing my business, I think I'm going to be getting some just brown paper that is a little bit more sturdy. And then I think that will look just like, put it up here so it's not in the way of anything. I think that will work fine for me. And lastly, I have these stickers that I think just add like a nice cute little personal touch. So those are everything I use to sell, and then I put everything in my favorite little bee bag so I can take it to the post office and not struggle carrying them all. Because I've been making a lot of really good sales lately. Today I think I brought 5 more packages into the mail, into the post office. There are places where you can actually have USPS just pick up your packages, but I don't mind taking them in. The last thing I want to talk about is diversifying your closet, and mostly I'm saying this because I need to diversify my closet. I used to be really good at posting not only on Poshmark is my main platform, but I used to post a lot on eBay and Mercari, but it's just got kind of difficult. And when you sell on one platform, if you don't immediately take it off the next, you can do double buys and it just gets to be a mess. So I used to use Vindu, but I noticed that it wasn't like deleting items when they would sell. It doesn't do it automatically, and that's the biggest thing that I have issues with. I want to get back on those, and then I did apply to be a whatnot seller, and I'm still waiting for confirmation for that. I would love to do that. If you want to see another video more on what whatnot is, leave a comment down below because I would love to do one if there's interest. But it's basically live streams of people selling clothing, showing what they look like, and then there's a live auction for like 45 seconds, 30 seconds. There's like a chat feature. It's a whole community, and I've really loved being a part of it as a buyer, and I think it would just be really fun selling. That's just a platform that I would have a lot of fun on. It's not for everyone, but I feel like I would just have fun as a seller on that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they let me in. I'll be really sad if I get an email that says like, you can't sit with us. So we'll see. The last thing I'm doing is selling not so mystery boxes. So I did a poll on my Instagram, and there was actually a lot of interest in this. So I'm going to get my first one ready today, actually. So if you are interested in a not so mystery box, follow me on Instagram, and then if there's enough interest, I might post them on Poshmark as well. But the one I'm gonna do today, at least, is just like a box or a bag of all small size dresses, so that the buyer gets a good deal and I'm moving inventory, and I just think it's fun. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna at least try it out a couple of times and see how it goes. So anyway, I think that's all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. If you learned anything, leave a comment down below what that was, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel, follow me, and please interact in the comments. I really love having this more of a dynamic platform rather than me just speaking to you or at you. I don't think I do that, but I would love to interact more with you. And I do think that when I get to 250 subscribers, that I'll do another giveaway. So I'm only halfway there, but it's so wild that 126 people that are, you know, interested in what I'm doing, and I think I have over 200 unique viewers. So if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!